Hello my friends and welcome back. Today we are continuing Avatar: The Legend of Korra Season 1, Episode 2. So we've met the new Avatar, Korra. A girl who is good at most things, apparently. Except the spiritual side of bending. She's not very keen on that side. It doesn't apply to her very much. And hey, that goes hand in hand with the world. Like what the world has turned into. Because we followed her to Republic City. The new kind of capital, I guess, of the world. Where it was very much modern. They have like cars and skyscrapers and like it was very, very different from what it was like in The Last Airbender. And not a lot of time has passed, so even more impressive. And with modern life comes modern problems. We have a political movement that are called the Equalists, who are trying to get people to rise up against the oppression of the Benders and for equal rights for all and stuff. And I don't know if there's anything to what they're saying. If there is, like, I'm thinking right now of Ba Sing Se, who had they had the walls where like in the centermost, inside the centermost wall was the palace. And then there was like the fancy district, and then less fancy, and then the slums in the furthest out. Maybe there is something to it. I don't know if they are just, the Equalists are just trying to get people worked up about imagined slights or imagined Bender supremacy of some sort, or if there is something to it. And it's going to be interesting to find out about that. But there are you have to consider PR, you have to consider public perception, you can't just go around doling out justice. That's for the police and the courts to handle. You can't just do what you want. So it's a very different world compared to the one in The Last Airbender. And I'm really excited to see where they go with it. So let's go find out how Korra will navigate this quagmire, to be honest. There's a lot of traps here, a lot of pitfalls, and it'll be interesting to see. Before we start, I have a Patreon. On Patreon, I do full episode reactions. They are not edited down like here on YouTube. If that is something that interests you, do check it out. I'm also quite a ways ahead. I was one season ahead of where I am on YouTube. So if that interests you, do check it out. But with that said, let's get into it.
Only the Avatar can master all four elements and bring balance to the world.
Nice. With Aang in the background in the exact same pose.
Republic City welcomes a new citizen into her arms, Avatar Korra.
It's very much the roaring 20s or 30s.
But will this cool, calm, collected master of air be able to tame this hot-headed teen?
Oh, I love that. That is so good. A leaf in the wind. Oh, that made me a little sad because that made me think of Wash from Firefly.
Do pro bending matches.
That sport is a mockery of the noble tradition of bending. So for the time being, I want you to remain on the island.
Is that why you're keeping the White Lotus sentries around to watch my every move?
Yes.
How many airbenders are there?
Airbending, I believe.
If Aang was the last one, I mean, he would have had to have been quite prolific with procreating, since he's the last one, and they need to restore balance.
My mother informed me that you've never been able to airbend before. Often the element that's the most difficult and most opposite to the Avatar's personality. For Aang, it was earthbending.
Yeah, well, I'm about as opposite an airbender as you can get.
Yeah. She seems very direct. Korra seems like the element that she would have easiest with would be earthbending.
The goal is to weave your way through the gates and make it to the other side without touching them.
Seems easy enough.
Yes, evade. Do not confront.
The key is to be like the leaf.
Flitting this way, that.
Airbending is all about spiral movements. When you meet resistance, you must be able to switch direction at a moment's notice.
Yeah. Like Bagua Zhang.
Let's do this.
No, she's just gonna bull. Yeah. Just rush her way through. practice, young Avatar. Yeah, this is not made for her.
What is wrong with me? Airbend! Maybe
Yeah,
I'm just not cut out to be an airbender, huh, Naga?
No, you really aren't.
Spot in the upcoming championship tournament.
I mean, they have
Grab your snacks and
radio.
grab your kids, because this next match is gonna be a doozy. Fire ferrets line up the strap.
Korra, come down here, please. I don't want you listening to this distracting nonsense.
You didn't say anything about listening to one.
You know what I meant. Anyway, shouldn't...
Meditate, Korra. Relax. Oh. She is so not cut out for airbending.
Is something funny?
Yeah, you're telling me to embrace freedom, but you won't even let me listen to the radio? And forget about leaving this island.
Yeah, she does have a point.
Actually, I think he's asleep.
What? Well, at least he has the relaxing part down.
Whatever. None of this airbending stuff makes any sense to me.
Daddy, can I have some lychee juice too?
No.
Oh, cute kids. Someone sneaking out. I mean, technically, it is just next door, basically.
Looking for a bathroom and I got lost.
Ah, the old I had to pee excuse. You know, I'm sick and tired of you kids sneaking in without pay.
Who's this guy in the background?
She's with me.
Yeah, I'm with him.
So, you see, we're together.
Well, not together, more like friends.
Right, friends. No, I didn't mean to imply.
Oh, you implied it.
Yeah, you did imply it.
What do you think? Best seats in the house, huh?
Ew, fancy.
You have to stop bringing your crazy fangirls in here before the matches. Get her out of here.
Oh, come on, Mako.
Oh, he was the one we heard on the radio.
There's something special about her.
Oh, there
I know
is
it.
something special
Come here.
about her.
I want you to meet my brother, Mako.
Mako?
Okay, I gotta go. Wish me luck. Not that I'll need it.
Good luck.
But tonight, they face their toughest test yet, folks.
Let's see what this is all about.
Round one.
So it is basically just
Mako is the
fighting.
first to feel the heat of the Tiger Dillo. A walloping 1-2 combo. Can the teammate hold on to their
Oh, it's
Zone
just
1
hitting.
territory?
You get points for just hitting the enemies.
The line. The Tiger-Dillos get the green
Or
light
not.
and advance into ferret territory.
Oh, push them. You have to push each other back. Yeah, he's in zone 3.
Teetering over the brink.
Okay.
Round one goes to the Golden Temple Tiger.
I like this. I like this sport. It's cool.
The fire ferrets are knocked into zone 2. And
It's
the
kinda like
Tiger-Dillos
dodgeball.
advance.
But with more steps. As in you advance, you push your enemies back. And then you advance and you take over more. Which means that there's comeback potential. If you manage to push your enemies back. You get to advance back and reset.
Seconds. It's one apiece. Better untangle quick if they don't want to. Oh, too late.
Oh no, boys.
It's all up to Mako now.
No.
He's dancing on the edge of the ring, surviving
He's gonna
the 3-on-1
pull it
barrage.
out somehow.
It seems his plan is to even see where the fire ferret is.
Nice.
It's a knockout. What a win.
Is this a potential love interest?
What did I think? That was amazing!
You did more harm than good out there. You almost cost us the match. Oh, you're still here?
Oh, you're still a jerk? It's like there's a whole new style here.
Just ignore him. Yeah,
Yeah, just
I can
ignore
show
him.
you the basics.
No, you're right. I'm a waterbender and a firebender.
Yeah, and an earthbender.
I'm very confused right now.
You shouldn't be.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Not so upright and flat-footed. Stay light on your toes, right up until the moment when you need to dig in and strike. Then, pop, pop. Nice adjustment. You're a natural at this.
Yeah, she is a natural at everything bending related except airbending.
Avatar, Korra?
Yeah, been a real pleasure.
See you upstairs, bro.
Upstairs? You guys live here?
Yep.
I think that's gonna lead somewhere between those two.
Patience, Korra.
No, she doesn't have patience. Oh.
That was a 2,000-year-old historical treasure. What is wrong with you?
It hasn't clicked like you said it would.
Korra, this isn't something you can force. If you would...
That's the problem. She's trying to.
Yeah, you're a camera teacher, Daddy.
Oh, freaking kids.
Where's Korra?
Honestly, Pema, I am at my wit's end with that girl. I don't know how to get through to her.
Yeah, how does
You must
she
promise
learn
me
this?
that your teenage years won't be like this.
Oh, dude.
I will make no such promises.
No, good. Good, because... Oh, boy.
You guys look like you lost already.
We might as well have.
This looks a no good, no show.
You got...
We need someone to fill in.
Can't you ask one of those guys to fill in?
Nah, the rules say you can only compete on one team.
Well, then...
Yeah.
How about me?
Time's up. You in or out?
We're in!
We are? Yes! Hey, I didn't agree to this.
You can thank me later.
This girl is crazy.
Yeah, she is kinda. But I like it.
Don't do anything too fancy or aggressive. In fact, don't do anything. Just try not to get knocked off
You're
the ring.
talking to the wrong person, Mako.
Penalty.
Yeah, you don't know the rules.
Foul. Over the line. Move back to zone 3.
I'll show you over the line.
I mean, you could have told her the rules before you started. Oh, don't lose control.
Wait a minute. Did that waterbender just earth bend?
She did. I knew this would happen.
Gotta be kidding me. She's the Avatar, folks. Playing in a pro-bending match. Can you believe that?
I'll get her myself.
Oh boy, Tenson is upset now.
This girl
Oh,
may be
you
the
need
Avatar,
one of
but she's
each,
no
I
pro
guess.
and the flat
All, although not airbending. You're in trouble now, girl.
Oh, hey, Tenzin.
She gonna get kicked out?
I thought you didn't like coming to these matches.
No, he can't abandon.
But clearly the only thing you respond to is force. So I am ordering you to come back to the temple right now.
Why? This is what I need to learn. Modern styles of fighting.
Being the Avatar isn't all about fighting, Korra. When will you learn that?
unable to come to the Avatar's rescue. And boy, does she need it.
Does she?
It's only a matter of time before... Hold the phone. Stop the presses. She's still
Yes,
in the game,
there we
folks,
go.
and she's moving like...
Yeah, she's starting to understand. Aww. Knockout.
The fire ferrets...
You're not allowed to do that.
Korra, what can I say? You really came alive in that last round.
Someone else taught me those moves.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about everything I said. I was really frustrated with myself, and I took it out on you.
Oh, I like this.
I was trying to teach you about patience, but I lost mine.
No hard
Oh, I
feelings?
like this so much.
You stayed and watched?
I did. Pro bending turned out to be the perfect teaching tool for you.
Yeah, apparently.
I kind of permanently joined the Fire Ferrets, and we're playing in the tournament in a couple of weeks.
She goes her own way. She charts her own path. That was episode 2 of Legend of Korra. And I gotta say, I like it. So far, we don't have anything like the scope of The Last Airbender. Like the stakes in The Last Airbender were literally save the world, you know? And so far, we don't really have any stakes. It's learn the elements. And that's kind of it for Korra. I'm sure that there will be conflicts that will need resolving eventually, but I'm fine with this at the moment. I like this new look on the world. I really, really like this whole concept of pro-bending. That it's like, how should I put it? Like progress demands evolution. Like the world has changed, and even bending can't stay the same as it has been. It needs to evolve, it needs to become different, it needs to become more modern and stuff. And that is very cool and very enjoyable. I also like how hard of a time Korra's having with airbending. Is like it's so completely opposite from who she is as a person. Like the airbenders were very zen. They were like flit to where the wind takes you, just like a leaf on the wind. No attachment, no drive, just go to where the universe takes you and evade, never confront. So it's very clear. Like I might be wrong, but it feels like the element that Korra would have had easiest to learn would have been earthbending, because she is so direct and goal-oriented and like forward and just force your way through any obstacle in your path. That might be too a simplified view, but that's the feeling I get from her at this moment, at least. And I like that. That's cool. She is so completely opposite compared to Aang. Although, I mean, I'm sure she'll get there eventually. And yeah, she is completely opposite to Aang, who had such an easy time with, who was very skilled and practiced at meditating, and who could easily contact the spirit world, and who everything about him, like when he was trying to clear his chakras with the guru, like came so easily to him because he was so practiced at it. And it's like she's the complete opposite of all of that, and it's fun to see it from this completely different perspective. I also like the fact that the main character is a girl. I mean, we had strong females in The Last Airbender, but they were not the main character, like Katara and Toph. But yeah, they were kind of main characters, but not the main character. And I like that we have this with Korra, because I like strong women, and the more the merrier, to be honest, because it's not common enough. And I wish it was, so I like this. I don't know, I get the feeling that the fact that she's a woman is secondary, you know? The way that's the way I prefer it, where it's not that she's a badass because she's a woman. It's more that she's a badass who happens to be a woman. That it should not matter, really. Like the feeling I get from her is more that she is stubborn, she is straightforward, she confronts her issues head on. She has a hard time with the spiritual side of bending, very direct. She has a good heart, but is maybe a bit hasty. She's cocky, for sure. But like all of those things, it doesn't matter so much that she's a woman. It doesn't really feature, but it's nice that she is. I may have made that point clumsily, but I think you get what I mean, right? She is a badass who happens to be a woman. And that is the way I think, the right way to do it. And I do like strong women. So yeah, that was episode 2. If you enjoyed it, do leave a like on the video, subscribe if you want to stick around for more videos, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Peace.